I'm not doing any more talking stages. I am done connecting with people, building with people, experiencing people for a short amount of time, for a temporary moment. I'm done with that.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I'm actually in a place where I think I'm like done dating. Like, I don't want to date. I don't want to do this societal view of dating where everyone just dates and goes out and hangs out for fun.
I hate to stop it, but that's not everybody's experience. If you were running the streets, being a 3-0, you know what? That's why you were getting those experiences. Because that's how you carried yourself, and you allowed them to do it. Take accountability.
No. I actually want to get to know someone. I actually want to be able to like someone. I'm just like, what the heck are we dating for? I'm very confused. So I don't want to date. I don't want to meet a man that's like, yo, I actually want to get to know you, Whitney. I really want to date you. Let's go. I want to really get to know you, Whitney. Like, come to me like that. I'm dating you. And if I'm being honest, I'm actually really bored. Like, I feel like I get really bored in the conversations that men have. I actually want to like talk about like real things. I just don't fit into the society. Like, I don't accept like men dating a bunch of women the same time as me. Like, I just want to meet one guy and connect with him and build with him, and then we'll figure out if we work out or not, and then we'll find someone else. I'm not a roster girl. I can't do it. When I like one person, I want to like him, and that's just me. And I feel like I don't fit into society's idea of dating, and I guess I really am just waiting for God to send the one that is for me, that actually agrees with me on that.
I want a fine man. I don't want to say you want the one that everyone wants, but you want a man who's gonna turn heads and that can accept that attention and not be,
She's basically saying she want Mr. Point Five to like her back and have intellectual conversations, yada, yada, yada. She has an inbox full of guys who would do that, but they're not 6'4" with a bad boy edge and, make over 6 figures.
All right, tell me what y'all would do in this situation, right? I already know what I'm going to do, but I want to know what y'all would do. So this man asked me on a date on Monday, right? I told him I was free during the week. He said, where would you like to go? What time were you thinking? I said, I'm free Thursday, this time. He said, okay, cool. He asked me where I wanted to go. I said, I want to go here. I gave him the time. I gave him the place. He said, well, they only have reservations for outside. Is that cool for you? I said, no, I'm a cold lady. I need to sit inside.
Come here. Zoom in. Do you think you look good? And that's a serious question.
Subscribe and hit the bell. It really helps the channel grow. Like and comment as well. Thank you.
You know what I mean? But the next reservation for inside wasn't until later on in the evening. Now, he's coming from a little distance, and I wanted to be considerate of his traffic ride, right? So I said, I'll find somewhere else that's, in between both of those times. I did. I found another place. I sent it to him. I said, this has a reservation for this time. Now, when he asked me on a date, he said, something low-key and chill. Now, me, low-key and chill, 4 Seasons. That's what I do after I get my massage. I go to park by myself after I get my massage. That's low-key and chill to me. So when I gave him the second restaurant, it was low-key and chill by my standards, okay? Now, I realized it wasn't low-key and chill by his standards because I didn't hear from him after that.
My nigga.
I gave him the second restaurant. I said, when you make the reservation, just text me the confirmation. This was last night. I'm just hearing back from him at 6 p.m. Now, I never said nothing because I was about to block him because you asked me on a date. I tell you where I want to go. We're going back and forth. Now, again,
I've seen TikToks from this lady. She's over 40, tatted up. It's over. It's going to be a revolving door of men for the rest of her life.
You don't know that.
By the time a woe can't figure out dating by 40, and she's dated, 10, 15 men since 15, she's never going to figure it out. She's just never going to figure it out. And then she get into this habit of cutting dudes off for every little reason. Oh, he didn't text me all day today. Stuff comes up. People have jobs. People have lives. Especially when they just start talking to you. They're not going to put everything on the back burner to make sure they have a constant back and forth thread with you through messages.
I tell you where I want to go. We're going back and forth. Now, again, the texting is going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until I sent him the second restaurant. When I didn't hear back from him after I sent him the second restaurant, I knew he wasn't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. That's cool. but don't not just say nothing. So he just texted me at 6, it's almost 6 o'clock. He just texted me, said, oh, I forgot to tell you, I made a reservation at the first place I had mentioned and suggested for a later time. Sir, we're not going on a date.
Well, yes, and that's totally fine. I have no issue with that.
Man, I think he gonna be okay, baby. Yeah, I think you did him a favor. I think he gonna be okay, baby. You're not any type of prize. You're clearly a KUNT, and I know that's not how you spell it. You're clearly not a likable person. You're clearly not really a kind person. I would go as far as to say you're not a good person. You did him a favor.
Sir, we're not going on a date. We're not going on a date at all. Who you think I am? Because I haven't heard from you in 24 hours. And you forgot? Oh, I forgot to tell you. I forgot to tell you I made a reservation last night. So that means you got up, you went to work, you went on about your day, and you just forgot to tell me that you made a reservation when you asked me on a date? I'm cool.
You asking 40 plus, I think she like 46 or something. You asking 46-year-old women with 2 sleeve tattoos out on dates to wine and dine? You already down bad, bro.
I looked at him like he was stupid.
Subscribe and hit the bell. It really helps the channel grow. Like and comment as well. Thank you.